Hey guys, my name is Chandler McMinn. I'm over at 3315 Wolf Willow Close. This is for Bradley Tillman. I might have said the street name wrong, but I don't have it with me right this second. But so if we're looking at this property right here, they paid for hail damages on the left side. They said there was nothing as far as hail-related damages on the right, front, and back. They said it was wear and tear. Obviously, we sent photos in. We've tried to be very, understanding that obviously y'all are only looking at photos y'all have, but when you see dents, this is the right side of the home. So we actually wrote right side. We're gonna go ahead and show the downspouts. All the soft metals, we have hits here, we have hit here, we have one here. I'm short, so I'm not tall. We've got 3 or 4 good hits way up top, higher up, way up there by almost the top bracket up there. That's about 20 feet up. We've got hits on the metals there. That is not from wear and tear or mechanical damages. Typically, mechanical damages are going to be low. I wouldn't even mark these because they are low, but if you look at this, I mean, those are pretty consistent with hail, but it's below my waist. I'm not going to count it. But if you look at all these hits, all the way up, including, look at the ones way up above us that we can't even reach. There's probably about 8 or 9 other ones on this. This is the right side of the home. So this is what we're trying to, we're trying to explain to State Farm. We're not trying to sit here and argue and say that there's damage when there's not. I mean, we've got valid damage. We've got the front slope. They said that on the front side, there was no hail-related damages. We have spatter on the ground right here where the algae is. And they said that this was not consistent with the size of the storm. We're working off of a 1.5 inch storm date. This is about an inch size spatter. Same thing if we go over here to a better one right here. About an inch size spatter hit right there. Another almost inch size spatter hit right here. So we've got valid spatter on the ground. As far as the front slope, there's not a lot of front gutters. I mean, downspouts and gutters. But we do have some hits here. We got one here. We've got one right here on the side. That one I really wouldn't consider hail because, if you look at the direction of this, that's probably a mechanical. I'm going to be honest about things, what I see. I'm not going to say something that I don't believe. But so this one was the only one that's had the least amount of hits on the entire property, but it had about 1 or 2 good ones. We come over here. This is the right side of the home also. You can see the old chalk marks from when we were last here. We got a hit here. This is a mechanical damage. You can see the line through it. That's mechanical. But that's a dent. That's a dent. That's a dent. That's mechanical. But then look up higher. We've got actual valid hits. Can they see the hits that are higher up?
Yep.
All the way up. I mean, it's all the way. We got hits up there. Let's go to the other downspout. And this one was also documented at the adjuster meeting. We also have hits in the gutters, which we're going to chalk up in a second. We're going to show close-ups. But look over here. Okay. So this is the other downspout on the right side of the home. We got a small hit here. We've got another hit here, a hit here, a hit here, another small one right there, and right here. Now, these are below, so I usually don't consider anything below my waist. But if you look above, we even have some hits up top too. We've got plenty of hits on the right slope to show proof that there was valid damage on the right side of the home. Also, the way hail works is, especially when it has wind, I've never seen wind consistently blow in the same direction. It's never going to blow just in the same direction. It's going to go this way. It's going to go this way. This hailstorm did have some pretty good winds. So there's no way of saying that, it only came from one direction. I've never seen hail really do that, especially with wind. When we did our 10x10s on the back, front, left, and right, we had about 10 plus in each 10x10, which should be a granted full roof replacement, especially through State Farm. And we're going to go ahead and go on the roof. We'll splice the video together for you guys so y'all can see the roof also. All right, also we got a couple hits. Like I tried chalking this one good, and it's definitely a dent, none, a small one here, one there. So we've got hits on the flashing also. That is further proof. And this is on the right side of the home. So this is our right side direction. If we've got hits on the right flashing, that's proof that we had hail coming from a right directional slope or side. Alrighty, and that's good for there. All right, guys, so we are taking a look at the roof right now. So as far as the left side of the house, it's fully approved. So they've approved this area. Whoopsies. they approved this area where we did the 10 by 10. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So about 15 to 18 in this 10 by 10. So they approved this side. The consistency though, this is what we're trying to explain. It's pretty accurate to this side. If you look at the hits that we marked, and I marked in this area of the 10 by 10, there's hits over there. We've got wind damages over there. That's on the left side. That's approved over there. The next thing that I'm going to argue though, and it's a big thing. You can stay right here. Well, actually, you know what? Here we go. I'll do it right here. We got an issue with one thing. This roof is in really bad condition. This was damaged by me. I will claim that. When I was walking right here, it snapped from underneath my foot. That's why I put an X on it. I circled it. But that makes me concerned as the contractor who's going to be doing the work. That shows how brittle it is. We're not doing a repair test. We're just doing a proof of hail. We're not trying to fight on repairability, but this is one thing we do have to realize. We've got the underlayment code. So underlayment. So underlayment code. That's the ice and water. When we replace this slope, all of this slope is being replaced. All of this underlayment that's right here has to go over into this slope, a minimum of 18 inches on both sides to pass code in Georgia. Y'all are paying for the left slopes. It's going to eat into here. It's not repairable. It's going to go up this way. Same thing down here, guys. That left slope down there is approved. When that gets replaced, that's going to eat up down there. That's going to staircase up this entire thing because it's not repairable, and we know that. And then if we're replacing these slopes, we got the hips on the right. The main thing though is it's the proof of hail. We've got hail consistency on this right slope. This is the right slope on the front area. We've got consistency on the front slope. So come down here, let's show them this. I mean, we've got hail damage on this front slope. If we were to do a 10 by 10 right here, we'd have more than enough hits. And we checked all of these. When you touch them, you can even see the shingle moving in. It's soft and cracked. Soft, cracked, soft, cracked. I can feel it's bruised. I can even see the granules pressed in, guys. So let's go take a look at this other area for the other right slope in the back. All right. So again, we've got this slope approved right here, left slope. When this slope gets replaced, same thing. We got the underlayment code. It's going to go into this slope. Now, that's going to staircase up. All of this is going to staircase. We're going to have to replace all this because of the underlayment that is right in this area, that goes up through the valley, goes through this area, got the valley, but now the biggest thing is, like I said, the hail. If you look at the consistency on this right slope, we didn't find much over here towards the end, but that makes sense with the trees. We've got some tree coverage. But as far as these hits, we've got granules pressed in all of these. Like, let's go ahead. I'm gonna use the tool for this. Let's go to one that's already sealed. So we'll go to these. This is fully sealed. We're gonna go ahead. I should have brought a crowbar with me and I didn't bring one. Actually, that's gonna work. All right. Ooh, you hear that cracking? Look, I barely lifted it. It's coming delaminated. Look at that. Can they see that though? Can they see where it's puncturing out right here? Yep. Look at that. You see that? Yeah. See that? Look, I'm just gonna lift it up. I don't even care. Look at that. That's a puncture. So this is not from wear and tear. Wear and tear does not lead to a hole like this. Let's check another one. Let's go to the one directly. Let's go to the one directly above it. And we're gonna go to another one. We're gonna go to multiple. I wanna go to a lot. This is sealed too. There we go, unsealed. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, ooh, dude, it's ripping. But I'm not really worried about that. Look at the bottom side. It's pierced. You can literally see it's been pierced. Let's go to another one. So this one, this is a valid hail hit. This one, valid hail hit. Thank you, buddy. Valid hail hit. Let's just go to the one over here. This one's pretty good. This one's got granules pressed in. It's pretty dark. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna barely lift it up. Look, look, show them the degree. Put the camera right here so you can show them that I'm being very careful. Look at this, it's already creasing right here. That's not even a 45-degree threshold, so it's failing what's it called, brittleness test. Yep, same thing. Look right here, you see the piercing right here? Yep. Look, let me push a little bit on it. Look at that, the fibers are broken.
Needs to focus.
You can see, look, you see that?
Yep, there we go.
See the fibers are broken? That's hail. Look, show them up close too. There's granules pressed in. Hold on, try to get it. Stop moving it, let it focus. There you go. You see the granules pressed in, and look, it's fully look, if I barely push on the backside, watch this. It's because the mat's pierced. It's an actual hole. It's not, and that's not just granule loss, blistering. We did have some blistering, and I marked it. Let's see, where was the blistering at? Before we do that, let's check the backside. So that was for the right slope that they said that there was no hail damage, which we also showed. The right side of the downspouts had more than enough damage to kind of, you know, go with what we're claiming on the right side. Now let's check the back. In the back, downspouts have it too. Let's just check any of these, I guess. So on the back slope, you can see right here, we have some spatter on it too. So we do have spatter, which is proof that we had hail on the backside. Let's go ahead, and this one I can't break because of this. Let's see, this one's kind of already a little bit broken. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Let's take a look at this one. And I'm not trying to be careful because I'm not doing a repair test. Look at that, and it's pierced. You see that? Look at that. You see that? If I barely push on it, look at that.
Yep.
Yep, it's pierced. And look at the backside. Look at this right here. You see that like white spot looking thing? That's from where the hail impacted it right there. Can you see that in the camera?
Yep.
Let me see if I'm, yeah, look, you see that like white spot right there? Mm-hmm. That's from where the hail hit it and broke the fibers. Let's check, let's just check one more. All right, now it's unsealed. Let's take a look at this one. And same thing, look at that. Oh, dude, look at that one. Oh, that's good. Look at that. You cannot say that there's not hail damage. So the reason why we're showing this, guys, is this is the same thing an engineer's gonna do when they're trying to show proof if this is valid hail or not. Number one, we obviously, y'all paid for the left side. We do have to address that there are gonna be the underlayments with how brittle the shingle is and how it's not repairable. This is gonna eat up into this slope. So back slope's already gonna have to be replaced on this whole half of the house right here. This half, all the way to here, all of this is gonna have to be replaced. Doesn't make sense. We had more than enough valid hail damage to go ahead and grant a full back replacement. I mean, we've got hits all down this. I don't even think they paid for this, which I kind of can understand. This is probably more of a wear and tear, but I've never seen a boot wear like this ever before. That's the first time I've ever seen that, and I've been doing this for many years now. But look, if you show them this, we've got hits down here. We've got hits over there. We've got some hits on the hips down here. We've got some signs of spatter down here. Let me see. There's hits on the flashing back here. Ooh, give me your phone. I didn't even go down this way. Look at the flashing. We've got hits on the right side of the flashing down there. Some down there too, but mainly look at these right here. These are pretty good. Yeah, and then look at the gutter. Look at the hit right there in the gutter. And then I think there's another one. Let's see, there's another one. It looks like maybe down there. Here, let me chalk this piece right here real quick. Let me see this. I haven't chalked this one either. Oh yeah, that's a hit. That's a really good hit. And this is on the right side, or this is the right side of the home. And then not only that, they did